A YouTuber exploring Tall Acre Abbey in Wales notices a peculiar detail in the stonework, a sculpted animal face resembling a pig. Initially difficult to discern, the image prompts the group to investigate further, leading to a series of increasingly startling discoveries. They realize this isn't a natural geological feature, but a meticulously crafted stone altar from a bygone era. The altar's smooth surface hints at a disturbing past, likely used for rituals involving human and animal sacrifices.
Proper seats on it, little church thing there.
The video culminates with a close-up of the altar's clawed feet, leaving viewers to ponder its origins. Is this merely a staged prop, or did these explorers uncover a sinister secret hidden within an ancient cavern? The friend's apparent curiosity over fear is an intriguing reaction, one that I might share in the same situation. While the video seems quite authentic, seeking additional perspectives would be helpful before forming a definitive conclusion. In this disturbing TikTok by creator Wadalanigan, a seemingly innocent baby video transforms into a chilling encounter with a skinwalker, a monstrous creature rooted in Navajo legend. The initial scene of tranquility is shattered by a distant scream, its blood-curdling nature sending shivers down your spine.
Stay there. Can you say hi? You say hi? No? You don't want to say hi? What was that? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? What the hell? Hey you, come on, let's get out of here. So I'm still walking this trail and I keep hearing that same scream. Here it is again. This is so freaking crazy. I can't even imagine what it could be. Like, it's definitely not a bird or some kind of animal. What the hell?
As the woman and child desperately attempt to escape the source of the sound, its terrifying shrieks intensify, implying an approaching threat.
Alright, so I'm about a half a mile down from when I first started hearing the screaming. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but that definitely sounds louder. So I am pretty sure that whatever the fuck this is getting a lot closer. Ugh. Okay, so I'm way farther down the trail and that screaming is definitely getting way louder and way closer. Hey, have you been hearing that screaming too? What is wrong with you? Oh my god!
Their flight is abruptly halted when they stumble upon another person on the trail, but the unsettling aura surrounding this individual suggests something deeply unnatural. Picture this, you're cruising down a scenic valley road on your rumbling chopper when a magnificent sight unfolds. A vast herd of bison grazes to either side. Talk about a breathtaking encounter. This couple certainly had a front row seat, but the bike's roar catches the attention of a curious bison, drawn closer to investigate. Perhaps it even admires their ride. As with all good things, the moment was sent, and the couple revs their engine to depart. Their hasty exit seems to spook a few bison just as much as they were startled by the initial encounter. They were lucky to escape without angering the herd. Those majestic beasts are a force in nature not to be trifled with. Venturing alone into an abandoned factory is inherently risky. Unforeseen hazards like structural decay or hidden dangers can lurk within its deteriorating walls. This video exemplifies the potential consequences of solo exploration as the individual encounters an unexpectedly unsettling presence, a costumed figure residing in the building. Panic ensues as the individual attempts to evade pursuit, navigating the perilous terrain to the dilapidated structure. While the motivations behind the figure's presence remain unknown, recent reports reports of disappearances in the area have fueled speculation about a possible connection. This incident serves as a stark reminder to prioritize safety and exercise caution when exploring potentially hazardous environments. The atmosphere surrounding this pub crackles with unsettling energy, so palpable that it drives one member of the Is It Haunted YouTube team to take drastic measures. The eerie journey begins with an unexplained chilling laugh. Mysterious noises seep into EVP recordings, culminating in the fleeting image of a shadow figure caught on camera. The team realizes they aren't alone in this space. The fear peaks when Vicky, overwhelmed by the oppressive energy, chooses self-preservation and opts to leave.
Can you not see that? It just went bright and misty in front of me.
Really?
Yes, really. I am seeing a mist that's lingering around. No one else can see it, just me. I feel like I'm gonna cry. Like really emotional, and my heart is pounding.
I think it's going.
Her experience underscores how powerful intuition can be. When a place exudes such a heavy negative aura, sometimes the best choice is to create distance. There is a palpable truth embedded within that unseen energy. Picture a flood so immense that its churning water rises well above the midpoint of your kitchen window. This terrifying scenario sadly isn't just a figment of imagination for residents of Hamburg, Germany. Storm surges like the one captured in this chilling clip, submitted by MC Hamburg, are a recurring threat, plaguing the city multiple times a year. Former Metro Atlanta police officer James Sanders is appealing his termination after an incident that resulted in his dismissal.
How's it going? License and insurance.
The incident involved a traffic stop where Sanders pulled over a car containing 17-year-old boys who allegedly used profanity towards officers. According to the report, Sanders engaged in a verbal exchange with the teenagers, the content of which led to his disciplinary action.
Believe it, but I swear to God I can beat him in basketball. You can't shoot, you still gotta play me. Dude, let me tell you something. I got 2 damn torn up ligaments. I will smoke both of y'all. Y'all can play.
The released body camera footage captures Sanders making statements that were deemed inappropriate by the department, leading to his dismissal. Sanders is currently appealing the decision. In 2009, Zurich police in Switzerland launched an investigation aimed at dismantling illegal marijuana cultivation networks nationwide. During the investigation, they strategically utilized Google Earth to identify potential growing operations. A detective noticed an unusual pattern within a field near Rapperswil, in the northeastern region of Thurgau. Zooming in for closer examination, the officer detected what appeared to be a substantial cannabis plantation concealed within a cornfield adjacent to a farmhouse. This discovery on Google Earth played a pivotal role in the arrests of 16 individuals, the confiscation of 1.1 metric tons of marijuana, and the seizure of approximately $1.1 million in cash. Police reports allege that the drug ring potentially distributed up to 7 tons of marijuana between 2004 and 2008, generating substantial profits. Norbert Glasner, head of Zurich Police's Special Narcotics Unit, described the Google Earth breakthrough as an interesting chance discovery. The cannabis plantation has since been destroyed, as recreational marijuana use remains illegal in Switzerland. 2 friends in East New Britain, Papua New Guinea, experienced a close encounter during a deep-sea dive. Approximately 57 meters below the surface, one diver utilized a plastic bottle in a technique likely intended to attract marine life. Moments later, the diver turned and observed a shark in their vicinity. Fortunately, the shark did not exhibit further interest in the divers and departed the area, leaving both individuals unharmed. While on a safari in South Africa, tourists encountered a lioness who approached their vehicle. The lioness investigated the car, potentially perceiving it as a source of food or novelty. This interaction resulted in visible marks left on the vehicle's rear. As the vehicle moved away, the lioness exhibited chase-in behavior, likely driven by instinctual predatory behavior. While the experience was undoubtedly unexpected and potentially unsettling for those involved, it's important to remember that wild animals have unpredictable behaviors, and interactions should be observed from a safe distance. YouTuber Ali H and his wife Emma find themselves in a disturbing situation. Strange experiences plague them, including Ali capturing the sound of his name being called on a ghost hunting app, and Emma encountering a large shadowy figure.
That thing's massive. That's like 7 feet tall. Babe? What?
The door started like shaking and that one slammed open. The dog started growling and then they got scared. And
What? You...
As tensions rise, Emma experiences a moment of intense fear, leaving Ali searching for answers. Using a spirit box app, Ali attempts to communicate with the unseen force, supposedly learning it wants him to retrieve a buried doll named Mary.
I'm gonna go back to where we buried Mary.
The following day, Ali locates a doll in the forest.
It must be around here somewhere. Oh, there. Holy there's no way. Bro. There's like overgrowth on her and everything. She's right there. Mary's right there.
Listen closely. Faint sounds resembling a young girl's laughter or cries can be heard on the recording.
Patty. What does that mean? What does Patty mean?
While Ali doesn't seem to acknowledge these sounds, viewers may find them unsettling.
She's gonna say one more thing and I'm getting out of here. Like, I don't feel safe here. Mary, come on, communicate.
Regardless of the source of these experiences, it's understandable to feel unnerved by such occurrences. Ultimately, approaching these situations with a critical and cautious lens is crucial. On December 26, 2015, a major storm complex swept across the United States, impacting areas from Dallas, Texas to New England. This system brought together various weather phenomena, including twisters, winter ice storms, blizzards, and floods. The North Texas Tollway Authority, NTTA, traffic cameras in Garland, Texas, captured footage of the storm complex, including the formation of a tornado. The video shows lightning flashes illuminating a white tornado base spreading across the horizon as the storm develops. This incident contains disturbing audio of a mother's distress following the abduction of her daughter. The kidnapping occurred in public view, and a witness captured the mother's anguished reactions on video.
please, help me, please! My daughter just got kidnapped!
The following day, authorities received a tip regarding the suspect and victim's potential whereabouts. Officers responded swiftly and decisively, entering a hotel room with force to apprehend the suspect, who was found naked. The child was located within the room, concealed inside a laundry basket. Video footage from another angle captures the moment of the rescue, and the officers' voices reflect a mix of urgency and relief.
Police department, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Break it. Open it! Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out! Get on the ground. Shield. Get on the ground! Shield. Blood in bed. Blood in bed, man. Hey, here she is. Got her. We got her. Yes. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Come on. I got her. She's in custody. We have her. We need an EMT. Get call MedStar. Yes. No. Don't worry about your clothes. Don't. We got her. Hold the door. Hey, back off, guys. Back off. Please, just back off.
Riz, they found her. We have her.
Hey, Hayes, let's go. Let's get her in here so she can sit down. Guys, listen. Just stay there for me, okay? Hey, do me a favor. Can you? This is the father. Okay. Just hold on, okay?
What's this place called?
It's the Woodbridge Suites.
Woodward Suites.
Upon finding the child, the suspect, identified as 51-year-old Michael Webb, has been convicted and sentenced to life in prison. This outcome ensures his inability to commit such an act again. This next disturbing clip, submitted by Reddit user Poetic Yak, showcases a TikTok from a mine worker who reveals a truth that might change your perspective on the scariest aspect of mining. While one might anticipate the dangers of working hundreds of feet below the surface, shrouded in absolute darkness, or the sheer amount of dust and debris, this individual uncovers a different kind of terror: giant mine spiders. Brace yourself for a glimpse into the unsettling reality of these colossal arachnids.
Scariest part of working in a mine. The mine spiders.
On the night of April 30th, 2023, an unusual event occurred in Las Vegas. A fireball streaked across the sky, sparking witness reports of an extraterrestrial encounter in a residential backyard.
Okay, what's going on over there?
Okay, lady. Me, my dad, and my brother, we're working on a truck in our backyard, and we have a big lot outside, right? Correct?
Okay.
We were working, and we just see in a corner of our eye something fall down from the sky, and it was with light, and when it hit down, it was like a big impact, and we felt it. We felt like an energy, and then we hear like a lot of footsteps near us, and then we have a big equipment, and we see, and there's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one inside, and it has big eyes and it's looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
This incident, captured on police body cameras, drew significant public attention. The body cam footage begins with officers responding to a 911 call from a Las Vegas family, claiming something had crashed in their backyard. The witnesses, visibly shaken, described seeing 2 tall figures with peculiar features, raising suspicions of alien visitation.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
Because I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big, that's what they say. They see like a big truck with lights.
The officers approaching the scene expressed nervousness and disbelief, yet the witnesses' genuine fear remained a point of concern. Further inquiries revealed descriptions of large humanoid creatures exceeding 10 feet in height. The footage then shows the officers cautiously venturing into the backyard to investigate the alleged crash site.
Did you see it? No? I'm kind of curious now. I want to know if there's aliens.
I was with the iPhone. I say, I want to record something.
Where did they go?
Well, they say that, I'm going to show you.
Do you have a dirt backyard? Can you show me if there's And I'm sorry, did you see them go anywhere? No, you didn't. Did they probably go that way?
While privacy restrictions blur portions of the footage, the officers' reactions in subsequent drone photos hint at witnessing something unusual. Reports emerged of a fireball being sighted across various locations, including Utah and Reno, with the Las Vegas incident generating the most interest due to the public release of the bodycam footage. The circular indentations found in the backyard remained unexplained even after days of investigation by local authorities. Ultimately, the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department closed the case despite their initial involvement. The events of that night left a lasting impression on all involved. As the officers departed, one can be heard jokingly advising the family not to call them again in case the 9-foot beings returned.
No, hey. If those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that. I'll drive by and wave at you guys. You're on your own, bro. Yeah.
This incident serves as a curious reminder of the unexplained events that can sometimes occur close to our home, prompting questions about the boundaries of our understanding of the world. Venturing into abandoned locations carries inherent dangers, and this chilling video from YouTuber Kyle McGran highlights a terrifying example. A life-threatening booby trap rigged with a seemingly unassuming house. Thankfully, the explorers were alert enough to spot the dangerous contraption before disaster struck. Viewers have speculated about the motive behind such a sinister act. While the possibility of illegal activity inside the house is worth considering, one cannot dismiss the disturbing prospect that someone might have constructed this trap purely for malicious pleasure. A truly frightening thought. YouTuber Kuzu Paranormal Investigator shares this intriguing footage where a pair of eyes appear to be observing her.
Oh, looks so creepy. What is that? Looks like an eye.
The shadowy presence resembles a dark, shapeless form.
Come on, blink, and I got scared. What is that?
Driven by curiosity, she investigates the source, revealing a phenomenon known as pareidolia, the tendency to perceive familiar patterns in random stimuli.
It's nothing.
While ultimately not of paranormal origin, this specific instance of pareidolia is undeniably unsettling, highlighting its ability to evoke chills and a sense of unease. While attending an accident scene on a highway, a first responder witnessed a new critical situation unfold. Tow trucks were already present at the initial incident, which appeared to be under control. However, a car unexpectedly veered off one of the tow trucks, falling approximately 30 to 40 feet down the road. The first responder reacted swiftly, requesting additional support via their communication system and rushing towards the newly occurred accident. Based on initial observations, the occupants of the car seemed to have survived the crash, but they likely sustained significant injuries.
Good.
Shrouded in the viral buzz of the Spanish-speaking YouTube world, this image from Kisawiba raises chilling questions. Is this a ghostly bride clawing their way out of the earth? My attempts to trace its origins hit a dead end, adding to the enigma. Filmed under the cloak of night, a dark-haired figure in a flowing white dress crawls from the ground, her rise accompanied by a spine-tingling rattle. Could this be a macabre wedding among the departed? While more spectral guests are yet to appear, joining this eerie procession is the last thing on my mind. A 2016 BBC News broadcast experienced a brief disruption, leading to a series of unexpected events on air.
Unfortunately, for the last few minutes, we've had to... Problems
coming up. This included technical issues, causing signal interruptions, the activation of emergency alarms, and a brief visual glitch. The broadcast eventually resumed under normal operation.
Hello, I'm David Eads with BBC World News. Our top story.
While the incident was unsettling for viewers and likely unintended programming, the disruption was resolved within a short time frame. Floridians and alligators in their yards go hand in hand, especially near water. But the homeowner in this clip, posted by OK Criticism 558, decided he'd seen enough and took matters, well, quite literally, into his own hands. Witness the, shall we say, unconventional method he employs to send this unwelcome reptilian guest packing, a mighty yeet back into the lake. On April 4th, 2020, Ernest Wilson used Facebook Live to broadcast a gathering at his home. This event, occurring during the height of the coronavirus pandemic, involved friends participating in a game of hide and seek. During the broadcast, while searching for his hidden friends, Wilson unexpectedly encountered an unfamiliar individual inside his residence. It's worth noting that Wilson had previously communicated a request for attendees to be limited to invited guests only. The footage later shows the unidentified individual entering the home in a subsequent confrontation between Wilson and the intruder. Tragically, this altercation resulted in Wilson being fatally shot at the scene. While seeking respite from urban environments can be appealing, wilderness encounters can pose unexpected risks. In this instance, a camper experienced an unsettling awakening when he unzipped his tent and immediately spotted a large grizzly bear. The bear proceeded to investigate the tent through physical contact, a behavior consistent with a species' known curiosity. It's important to note that such encounters are not uncommon in regions of the United States and Canada where grizzlies reside. Male grizzlies can have remarkable size, weighing up to 1,200 pounds and exceeding 8 feet in height when standing. Fortunately, the individual inside the tent acted quickly, retreating and creating loud noises in an attempt to deter the bear. While revisiting the Oman house, the YouTube team Barrier Beyond encountered a series of unusual occurrences during their investigation. During a tour of the property, faint moaning sounds were heard, and their K2 meter readings fluctuated.
You see that? Do you hear that? Do you guys hear that? I keep hearing weeping, dude.
Are you a human? I mean, are you not a human? Joey! Joey!
Yo, don't scream like that,
Joey!
bro. I'm about to have a...
Human! It's not human!
Utilizing a spirit box communication device, team member Victor captured a female voice.
Oh!
Victor, what?
Dude, I heard a voice in the restroom.
We heard a whisper out here.
Whether this voice held any connection to Sharon Tate remains undetermined. The team also received a written message, the origin of which is unclear.
Get out, I heard that.
Get out. Get out. It said right away as soon as I turned it on.
I heard it.
Get out.
Killer. People, my story.
It's important to remember the tragic events that unfolded within these walls, and the lingering impact they may have on interpretations of such experiences. A group of children, seemingly unaware of the danger, approaches a bison. The animal, likely feeling threatened by the growing crowd, becomes increasingly agitated. Unfortunately, the children continue to move closer one by one. The situation escalates when someone panics, causing the group to scatter in a chaotic rush. This triggers the bison's fight or flight response, further amplifying the chaos. It's a crucial reminder to always supervise children around wild animals and teach them about safe interaction with nature. A video uploaded to YouTube by DJ Def Joey on October 29, 2010 offers a deeply personal and unusual narrative. In the video, Joey communicates using American Sign Language with English subtitles, sharing his unconventional decision to exhume his great-grandmother's coffin from a cemetery due to his dissatisfaction with the site's upkeep. In a controversial act, Joey proceeds to open the casket, revealing his grandmother's preserved remains for the camera. He then kisses the corpse multiple times, an action that raises questions about the boundaries of reverence and potentially crosses into disturbing territory. Joey explains that his grandmother passed away on Halloween Eve in 1945, a detail made more significant by his own birth, occurring 8 years later. Though insulting to many viewers, Joey's actions suggest a profound and personal relationship with his ancestry and a commitment to honoring that bond, regardless of societal norms. This footage, shared by Reddit user Green Snakes, originates from a Vietnam War museum presentation. It reveals a series of horrifying traps designed to maim and impede enemies through the strategic use of spikes.
Sọc vô cành sườn luôn.
Rồi con đây chung hôm trong mặt giống trong đầu, còn đây chung hôm trong là khối sâu khoảng 1 mét thôi. Thì khi đối phương càng dài sơi rất phải rớt xuống dính luôn. Trong này làm giảm sức ăn đối phương, một người dính từ 2 đến 3 ngày đến trạm cưa phẫu thuật mới lấy được. Mỗi trong đường móc câu hết nha, dính vô vậy lấy ra rất khó. Phải đem trạm cưa phẫu thuật mới lấy được. Còn đây là trong cần tối, trong gầy như này. Cho nên phương đứa bên nào đánh cái đầu hết, đứa này kia bỏ qua đồng hàng lại, khi được rớt này kia bỏ qua liền.
The sheer effectiveness of these brutal devices is deeply unsettling, making it easy to imagine the agonizing pain inflicted on unsuspecting victims there. A seemingly idyllic day for a fisherman in Florida took a thrilling turn when he encountered a bull shark on the end of his line. Sensing a significant weight tugging at his fishing rod, he quickly began recording the struggle.
Alright. We got a shark here. I'm trying to get vertical on him so he doesn't cut me off with his tail.
The powerful shark fought fiercely, pulling the fisherman's line and forcing him to maneuver his kayak in the water to keep up.
Fighting sea monsters. God dang, this guy's pulling. I gotta sit down. I came for a fight. That's what I got.
Emboldened by the experience, the fisherman lowered his camera into the water, attempting to capture a close-up view of the predator.
Nothing better than getting a workout on a kayak.
Fortunately, despite the shark's growing frustration, the fisherman remained unharmed. He continued to attempt reeling the shark closer to his kayak.
Alright. Took a bite out of my kayak.
But as a surge of adrenaline kicked in, he opted for a swift retreat, paddling back to safety as quickly as possible. This video, shared by Redditor SHOUTOUT, originates from a high school's night security guard and has sparked debate online. The footage shows a dog appearing to react to something unseen, prompting viewers to question whether students were present after hours or the building might harbor a paranormal presence. The security guard's decision not to investigate further has fueled speculation within the comments section. While the video's authenticity remains unclear, it highlights the intriguing ability of animals to react to stimuli that humans might miss, leaving the source of the dog's behavior open to interpretation. Even after an animal's life is ended, certain health risks can persist. In this instance, a family discovered an abscess while preparing a holiday ham. Abscesses are pockets of pus caused by a localized bacterial infection, indicating the animal may have been unwell before processing. Pus contains dead immune cells, bacteria, and tissue debris, a byproduct of the body's response to the infection. This type of contamination is undesirable for consumption. It's advisable for the family to seek a refund or replacement for their purchase. MYUU experienced a remarkable moment when he revisited the truck where he endured 6 harrowing days after a road accident.
Oh my God, how lucky I truly am to be alive. I had even been contemplating, amputating both my legs myself just to crawl out of there.
His ordeal began when his truck veered off an Indiana road, ending up concealed beneath a bridge.
I was just yelling, please somebody help me, somebody call 911, just over and over and over. It was tough being under there for the 6 days, and I'm hearing hundreds of thousands of cars driving over me every day.
He survived the crash and subsequent entrapment by drinking rainwater.
I was able to make a makeshift funnel out of my sunroof visor and use that to kind of drink out of.
Finally, his ordeal ended when 2 individuals searching for a fishing spot stumbled upon the wreckage.
We got medics coming, okay? Don't worry about nothing.
In my brain, I still hadn't processed that they were real. So I just kept asking them that. Are you real?
Ree revealed that after a week of severe pain and enduring cold temperatures, he had nearly lost hope.
My leg was essentially crushed by the weight of the motor pushing back into the dashboard and into the support pillar.
Left leg stuck under the A pillar. Yep. And then right leg stuck in between steering shaft and all that.
He was reunited with his rescuers and is currently learning to walk again. Ree, who also received a new car, revisited the junkyard to see his old truck, a reminder of the near-fatal incident and his remarkable survival.
Look at the seat where I sat for 6 days.
This footage, shared by Anthem the Cat, showcases a colossal python sporting a decidedly prominent bulge in its stomach, hinting at a recent and substantial meal. The size of the bulge suggests it could easily have swallowed anything from a plump pig to a full-grown goat. While the python appears currently restrained or confined, one can't help but wonder what other prey it might encounter and potentially consume if it were to escape. This video depicts a typical traffic junction with drivers waiting for the signal to change. However, a truck driver positioned behind the car with a dash cam appears impatient and attempts to cut ahead by switching lanes. Unfortunately, their maneuver fails due to limited space, and they are forced to wait for traffic to clear. This abrupt lane change attracts the attention of a nearby police vehicle. The officers initiate a traffic stop, likely due to observing the truck driver's disregard for traffic regulations. In this instance, a moment of impatience likely resulted in consequences for the driver. Surveillance footage from Redlands, California captures two separate incidents involving break-ins at private residence. In the first video, individuals approach a home, with one person using a flashlight to observe the interior. The second video shows a group entering a residence after breaking a window.
Since January 22nd, we've had increasing reports of residential burglaries, all with basically the same MO, window smashes and door kicks on rear doors.
Redlands Police Department spokesperson Carl Baker highlights an increase in break-ins occurring between 3:30 and 7 p.m. He notes the involvement of potentially well-organized and experienced individuals, potentially linked to criminal groups known as South American theft groups, previously encountered by law enforcement.
We do believe that the group operates with a lookout who parks a car nearby and alerts their group if they see somebody coming home.
Former Los Angeles County Sheriff Jim McDonnell acknowledges a history of encountering these groups operating across the country.
South American theft groups, also known as crime tourists or Chilean tourist burglars, but they're transnational gangs, and they come into this country or many other countries around the world as well on 90-day visas and take advantage of our systems and our laws.
He references similar theft rings in Orange County with identical methods.
They target wealthy households. They often use rental cars that fit into the neighborhood that they're going to be stealing from. Oftentimes they'll pre-stage a car there with cameras on the car to be able to watch the house and get a pattern of life for the residents so they know when you're going to be gone, how long you're going to be gone.
McDonnell emphasizes the importance of community vigilance, encouraging residents to be observant of unfamiliar vehicles and to maintain communication with neighbors. He acknowledges the limited individual preventative measures against such organized criminal activity.
They go literally all over the world, but we're particularly attractive because of the way the laws are here today. They know if they come in, they can do whatever they're going to do. They're going to probably be released on bail or without bail, and then they're in the wind.
Okay, come forward. What we're going to do, we're going to get out of signed and collapse zone.
Fire and Rescue NSW FRNSW crews continue operations at the site of a major fire in Surrey Hills that occurred on the afternoon of May 25, 2023. The blaze, which reached a 10th alarm level at its peak, resulted in the destruction of two multi-story buildings on Randall Street. over 120 firefighters and 30 fire trucks from various Sydney stations battled the flames throughout the night to contain and extinguish the fire. Their efforts successfully saved neighboring residential apartments and office buildings across the street. While the fire is now extinguished, a small crew remains on site to monitor for potential reignitions. They are being aided by FRNSW's drones, remotely piloted aircraft systems, in identifying potential areas of concern. The fire caused significant structural collapse at the site. Engineers and other experts are currently assessing the stability of the remaining building structures. An exclusion zone has been established around the fire scene and is expected to remain in place for at least 7 days. This displacement affects at least 50 nearby residents.
See, ignition started to occur, but fortunately the operations of firefighters, their magnificent effort has got in and able to contain this fire to that building or area of origin and saving this building. There's still a bit of damage, but quite fortunate that we didn't have 2 buildings or 3 buildings on fire.
Located in the UK, Boggart Bridge is about to deliver a disappearing act. YouTuber Andrew Duffy is here with his friend and his brother Callum when one of them vanishes.
Guys, let's go, Kyle. Let's go, bro. You ain't getting no offering from me. You ain't getting no offering from the boys tonight.
Not today, man.
At first, they think he's joking around.
Are you pulling a prank?
Are you pulling pudding?
We've got to find Callum, bro. Callum!
Where is he, man?
I don't know, bro. Callum!
He's right behind us.
But once they do find him after a long search, they realize something dark must have happened.
Bro, what you doing?
Is that you?
We've just been looking for you. We was on the bridge and then you're not here. What's going on?
You're on about. I've been here the entire time.
What?
What do you mean?
Bridge.
You
know, you're not getting anything, and then you're not there. We turned around. We thought.
Is Callum gaslighting them, or did he somehow lose time and memory?
Where have you been? Just here the entire time. What do you remember then?
We've just been stood there with you. We walked in here.
It's hard to tell what happened here. My theory is that since they had nothing to offer the Boggart, it took Callum's memory as an offering instead. There is currently no information available regarding the victim's injuries in a robbery that occurred in Everett. During the incident, individuals stole jewelry, a cell phone, and ransacked the bedroom. The perpetrators reportedly left the scene within 2 minutes. On November 22, 2023, Seattle police, with air support from the King County Sheriff's Office, apprehended a suspect involved in a reported earlier drive-by shooting. The incident began shortly after 2 p.m. when officers located a stolen vehicle matching the description of a car involved in the shooting. The vehicle fled at high speed after officers attempted a traffic stop. The pursuit was terminated using a pit maneuver, and the male driver was apprehended without injury. A female passenger was identified and released. officers recovered multiple firearms from the vehicle and 3 dogs present were unharmed. The 32-year-old male suspect faces potential charges related to the drive-by shooting, eluding police, and possessing a stolen vehicle. The historic Jefferson Hotel holds a reputation for being haunted, and Room 19 adds to its mystique. This footage, shared in the hotel's official YouTube channel, captures an intriguing moment within the room. As the women enter, a paranormal device activates.
Okay, so you'll see us right there. We're coming in, and then that's going off too.
A fleeting shadow then crosses a doorway, seemingly crouching down.
And then you'll see it. And it, like, you see how it's big and then it gets small?
Without further context or additional footage of the room's layout, it's challenging to determine the source of the shadow. While the possibility of a paranormal explanation exists, it's equally plausible that the shadow originates from a source within the room itself. In 2019, a U.S. Army unit deployed in Afghanistan encountered an improvised explosive device, IED, while traveling by road for a key leader engagement. The blast impacted the front of the vehicle, causing it to overturn. Fortunately, no personnel were injured in the incident.
Get off of me! Holy God damn it! All okay up there? Yeah, I just... Hey, holy fuck! Everybody good back there? Yeah. On for Bruce, we're running down fine. All right. I'm falling out, buddy. Get out of the truck. Take your weapons. Whoa. Open your door. Get out. Everybody get out. Secure your weapons. Get out of the gunner's hatch. Roger. We're working on it. Secure.
A fire broke out in a warehouse containing electronic appliances after an ignited firecracker entered the building. While children were playing with firecrackers nearby, one firecracker is believed to have been kicked into the warehouse, igniting the stored items. Upon discovering the fire, the manager opened the warehouse door but found the storeroom fully engulfed in flames. Emergency services responded and extinguished the fire. This fireworks mishap occurred in downtown Los Angeles. As depicted in the video, the firework veered toward a unit within the building. Subsequently, the sound of glass shattering can be heard.
My brother came over to watch the fireworks in DT, LA.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Oh my God.
Dude, that went in the building.
Oh my God.
Fortunately, the unit was unoccupied. The broken fragments then descended onto a car parked below. This TikTok, shared by Nicole10711, offers a behind-the-scenes tour of a Warner Brothers film set.
This is the stage where they filmed The Conjuring. And here's the hole in the stage that we made, but they also had one in The Conjuring. And a paranormal investigator actually went down here and investigated and heard her name being called. And it's really creepy.
While Nicole likely wasn't aware during filming, viewers noticed a pair of glowing eyes peering back from within the set. The source of the reflection is unclear. It could be exposed metal catching the light, or perhaps something else entirely. The internet offers a vast collection of unsettling and disturbing videos, but this particular footage takes the unsettling nature to a new level. In it, two brothers explore their backyard with a flashlight when an unexpected object moves through the darkness seemingly on its own. Unfortunately, the flashlight beam soon illuminates a masked figure lurking behind a corner, prompting the terrified children to flee for safety. While the potential exists for this to be a harmless prank, the circumstances create a serious safety concern that should be addressed in the interest of the children's well-being. This video takes place in St. Peter's, Russia. It shows a family celebrating the baptism of Jesus, where they submerge themselves 3 times in the hose of icy water. Unfortunately, they chose to make a hole in a river where it bends. The mother was immediately swept away by a current that was moving 10 feet per second. Her husband attempted to help her, but immediately he felt the strength of the current. Divers are sent to find her, but what they found was her dead body about 1 kilometer away.
Ребята, ушла быстрее! Быстрее все сюда! Все сюда! О! Туда, Юра, Юра, туда!
This news footage, shared by Finn Flame, highlights a significant development in Germany, where prosecutors are relentlessly pursuing legal action against individuals linked to the atrocities of the Holocaust. One such individual facing trial is 93-year-old Oscar Groening.
Former Nazi went on trial charged with 300,000 counts of accessory to murder. German prosecutors are pursuing more than a dozen aging Nazis under a new legal theory that death camp workers can be held accountable for the Holocaust even if they didn't murder anyone with their own hands.
He maintains that despite his role, he did not directly commit any acts of murder. Nonetheless, he stands accused of 300,000 counts of accessory to murder, underscoring the unwavering pursuit of justice even decades after these horrific crimes. The video showcases the impressive abilities of Canine Endo, a highly trained police dog, as he assists in apprehending a suspect accused of armed carjacking. After the suspect abandons the vehicle and attempts to flee, Canine Endo utilizes his exceptional sense of smell to track him, despite the complex mix of scents in the environment.
Come on, let's do it, huh?
His pursuit leads through a wooded area and behind a dumpster, eventually resulting in the suspect's location and subsequent arrest. The successful outcome demonstrates the valuable partnership between law enforcement and highly trained canine units.
Be super careful, okay? Because someone's running my stop sign!
Judy Copwick, a school bus driver for the Combined Christian School Transportation Association, expresses frustration at the increasing number of drivers who disregard her bus's flashing red lights and stop sign. Despite these visible warnings intended to ensure children's safety, many vehicles continue to drive through the intersection. In one incident, 3 vehicles disregarded the signals in succession.
There's a child right there. School buses are carrying our most precious cargo.
Judy has resorted to recording these violations on her cell phone. Her recordings show cars passing illegally, even as the stop sign is extended and she sounds the horn. Footage from other areas, including Florida and Washington State, demonstrates the severity of this problem and highlights near-miss incidents involving children. Judy's bus company transports 900 students daily, with frequent violations occurring despite the risks.
I just look both ways and run.
There they go again.
While disregarding school bus signals carries a hefty fine and demerit points, law enforcement cannot monitor every intersection. An incident involving an Aurora police officer, Officer Mayer, sparked controversy in 1993. On March 29th, other officers from the Aurora Police Department responded to a report of a running police vehicle with an unconscious officer behind the wheel. Upon arriving at the scene, they found Officer Mayer unresponsive and transported him by ambulance. This response, including the presence of multiple emergency vehicles, drew attention and raised questions about how the situation was handled compared to potential civilian encounters.
We'll come off once we start moving.
No, we're good.
Okay.
It's all off.
All right, we're ready to move.
Got it?
Yeah.
Did you guys check Cincinnati at all?
Concerns were raised about Officer Mayer's access to his service weapon while incapacitated. Footage shows officers securing his belongings, including the weapon, upon his removal from the vehicle.
Captain said just give it all to Lieutenant.
The first officer on the scene prioritized treating the situation as a medical emergency. This decision, along with a lack of a DUI investigation and blood alcohol test, fueled public perception that the officer received preferential treatment compared to potential civilian encounters. Officer Mayer ultimately faced a suspension and demotion as disciplinary measures. The lack of further legal action remains a point of contention within the community. YouTuber Jay, known for the Journey as the Destination channel, returns to the swamp of Three Bulls Run after discovering unusual structures previously. His nighttime exploration takes an unexpected turn as he encounters various stimuli in the isolated environment.
I now have a picture.
Bodies below.
Bodies below me? Were you buried here?
You must leave.
I must leave? You don't like having visitors then?
He receives an unsettling message on an unidentified app and hears the sound of a vehicle driving through the area late at night. The vehicle's erratic behavior, including stopping and playing music, prompts Jay to seek cover. When the car finally departs, he discovers another unsettling detail near his vehicle.
This wasn't like this when I headed back there. This tree lay. What the is that? Obviously it just came off of up there.
Feeling fortunate to avoid harm, Jay concludes his exploration and returns home. This one isn't necessarily scary, but damn it, it is wholesome. Police body cam footage shows a police officer saving a raccoon whose head was stuck in a jar. What a hero. In this footage, we witness a FedEx delivery person making an attempt to deliver a package to the homeowner. As he approaches the residence, his attention is drawn to a dog barking in his direction. Nervously, he asks the homeowner whether he could temporarily place the package in the car trunk, expressing his apprehension about the dog. Without hesitation, the homeowner graciously takes the package and brings it to the front door. Expressing gratitude, the FedEx employee thanks the homeowner and resumes his delivery duties. This video demonstrates the impressive abilities of a highly trained police dog during a routine vehicle check. The dog's keen sense of smell leads to the detection of concealed illicit substances, potentially drugs. While the quantity of substances found may be small, this incident reinforces the value of trained canine units in law enforcement efforts to maintain public safety. How do you view the role of canine units in policing efforts? YouTuber team The Flex Tapes documented their overnight stay on the Corpus shipwreck. During their investigation, unusual occurrences unfolded, including the illumination of a flashlight seemingly without human intervention.
Use your energy, do it fast.
My uncle.
Uncle?
Again.
Who's uncle?
The team attempted to stop the phenomenon, but it continued.
Could you stop playing about with the torch, please? We get the message now.
Some of the team members reported feeling unwell, leading to speculation about potential causes.
Stop it.
I'm outside.
Yeah, and you're trying to make me feel dizzy, so step back. Now. I feel dizzy.
He felt sick earlier when he got on.
Yeah, that's right, it's trying to affect us.
A YouTube video captured by Van Totsky in the Philippines shows a close call between his vehicle and a pedestrian walking on the road. The video also shows a near miss between a loose dog and another vehicle. It's important for pedestrians to use designated walkways whenever possible to ensure their safety and the safety of others. This includes keeping dogs leashed and under control to prevent them from entering traffic. Specific legal requirements regarding pedestrian and animal behavior on roadways may vary by location. During a routine patrol amidst the vast expanse of the ocean, vigilant U.S. Coast Guard officers disrupt the tranquil seas with a startling discovery. A mysterious object emerges from the depths, the shadowy form of a submarine.
That's gonna be hard to get on!
Recognizing the potential threat, the Coast Guard officers strategically approach the unusual vessel. Driven by a sense of duty, they decide to intercept and investigate the suspected cartel submarine. In a thrilling sequence of events, a brave Coast Guard officer leaps from the patrol boat onto the fleeing submarine. The patrol vessel and submarine engage in a suspenseful chase across the water. Undeterred, officers continue their pursuit and board the vessel, only to encounter a sealed entrance. Footage captures the determination of the Coast Guard as they demand access to the submarine. The tense standoff reaches a climax as the door finally opens, revealing a suspect. The officers swiftly apprehend the individual, unveiling a cartel operation involved in illicit drug smuggling activities. YouTuber Dylan Corcoran documents his nighttime exploration of Purgatory Road, an area known for unexplained phenomena. The video captures a range of unsettling sounds, including voices and other unidentifiable noises.
Hello? Guys, I just heard a whistle in the woods to the right. Was that you?
Betsy.
Betsy.
As Dylan notices a figure approaching in the darkness, speculation arises about its identity.
No way. I swear to God.
Due to the low light conditions, it's impossible to determine the figure's nature definitively.
It's on the SD card. So I'm from the 1700s. I just saw a shadow walking towards me. Bro.
Potentially.
The video has sparked online discussions, with some viewers suggesting the possibility of a shadow figure. The YouTube team Explore Beyond investigates the former hospital known for its alleged haunted activity. During their exploration, they enter room 7 and use an Estes method communication device.
Move away from the ball, please. You can touch it again after.
Okay.
Thank you.
You said you can touch it again after.
Just can't say that. Is this she said you think Thomas?
The experience evokes emotional responses from the team, particularly when a team member relays a message suggesting a sense of need or longing.
To me before. Can you remember me? Wow. That's dark.
K2.
K2 again. Mommy.
That sounded like a child as well. I heard that myself.
While various interpretations of the events exist, the team's experience highlights the potential for empathy and compassion when encountering emotionally charged situations, regardless of the source.
Hey! Hey! Get out of your house! We gotta get you out! Hey, come on, we gotta come out!
A fire broke out at a 2-story residence in Waupun, Wisconsin. Deputy Derek Rerold from the Fond du Lac Sheriff's Office noticed smoke and flames emanating from the building while on patrol. He alerted the County Communications Center, which received multiple simultaneous 911 calls reporting the fire.
Hey! Hey! Get out of your house! We gotta get you out!
2 occupants were trapped inside due to heavy smoke and flames blocking the exits. Deputy Rerold assisted them to safety until firefighters arrived.
There's 2 people in the house.
County Sheriff 61. Passerby is reporting.
Hey, come on, we gotta come out! I'm gonna break the window, okay? You gotta come out!
151.
We gotta come out a window, you can't go out that way! You need to get out! We gotta get you out! You can't get out that way! Come on, come over here! I'm gonna break the window, watch out! You gotta get out! No! I'm breaking the window. Is that the only door? Where's the door? You gotta get out this way then. Then I gotta break the window. No, there's too much smoke over there. I have to get you out. I have to. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't let you get hurt. You gotta get out. Cause it's so bad on that side. I can't let that happen. The black smoke is horrible. This house catches on fire, or is anybody else in here? No. All right. I gotta get you out. I'm sorry, but this is horrible.
Where's my dog?
Get your dog and come on out.
You're just waiting.
I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna carry you out.
No, I'm sipping up board. Give me the chair.
I want to carry. We gotta get him out of here.
Just wait a minute. Give me my cane.
Dad, what happened?
The house is on fire on this side. You gotta get him out of here. Come on.
No,
Break this fucking thing.
I know.
How is the house on fire?
I don't know. I don't know that, but this is so bad on this side.
What happened?
Something's on fire and all the machinery on that side, right by the.
Oh, there's two doors. God damn it.
Tiara,
Where is it?
Crackle!
What?
Girls, come!
Come on.
Sorry, you just called me.
I know.
Crackle! Come here, baby!
I got it here.
Tiara, come!
Come here.
Tiara, come! Tiara!
Tiara, come here!
Tiara, baby, come here! Come here, baby!
Come on, Tiara.
Come here, baby!
Come on.
Dad, get in my car!
The car's over there. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm going to shade.
Upon arrival, crews extinguished the blaze, which originated from the garage and spread to the house and attic. This firefighting effort lasted approximately 5 hours. The fire, deemed non-suspicious, is believed to have started from a lawnmower parked near the garage entry door. The fire caused significant damage, rendering the entire structure a total loss. One resident, a 66-year-old male, sustained minor injuries, but received medical attention at the scene.
You're choking?
During a patrol on Interstate 20 in Texas, Mansfield police officer Chad Stevens noticed a vehicle swerving in the left lane with hazard lights activated. Observing these signs of potential distress, Officer Stevens activated his emergency lights and approached the vehicle, which subsequently pulled over onto the shoulder. Upon exiting the vehicle, the driver, identified as Stephanie, appeared to be in distress.
You're choking? Turn around. Turn around.
Recognizing the urgency of the situation, Officer Stevens administered the Heimlich maneuver to Stephanie.
Hold on, sit down. Sit down on the wall. Sit right here. Sit right here. Stay.
I was looking for anybody.
Okay.
Since, I got onto the...
Okay. What I want you to do is lean against this wall. We're going to sit right here for a minute. Is that what it was, your gum?
Yeah, somebody swerved in front of me and I got scared. I couldn't find a cop, tried to cough it up.
Stephanie later expressed her gratitude to the officer for his assistance. In his 12 years with the Mansfield Police Department, Officer Stevens noted that this was the first time he had to perform the Heimlich maneuver on duty. YouTuber Ian, known for his Midwest Ghost Hunter channel, explores the Vicksburg Cemetery, known for its reputation of paranormal activity. He uses audio equipment to capture sounds during his visit, including unexplained noises along the path.
Alright, I'm just gonna kneel for a second. Oh, dude. Okay, that's not normal.
He utilizes a spirit box communication device, asking questions and interpreting the audio output.
Could you walk towards me?
While the sounds are enhanced, their origin and interpretation remain undetermined. He encounters a damaged tombstone and inquires about the events that transpired.
What happened? Is it vandalized? Whoa.
Receiving an unintelligible response, he repeats his request in the device, produces another sound which he interprets as a name.
Your voice one more time. Whoa. Thank you. Oh my.
He examines another tombstone and interprets another sound as a self-introduction.
Oh, whoa, whoa. What the that?
He links his interpretation to the name previously obtained from the device.
Buried here? Whoa, I just heard your voice. Ida. Oh my. Her name is Ida. And
While incidents involving police use of force are not new, each case raises questions about potential preventative measures and de-escalation tactics. In May of 2020, a police pursuit in Indianapolis resulted in the death of 21-year-old Jason Reed. Footage from the incident reveals the driver stating, "I'm not pulling over, bro," despite police instructions.
I'm not pulling over.
This exchange precedes a high-speed car chase. Reed continued to live stream the incident on Facebook, commenting on the situation and disregarding pleas for caution from viewers.
Uh-oh, did I lose his ass? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! You're not finna catch me, I'll go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I'm not going to jail today! No sir! You gotta catch me, baby! I'm not going.
He briefly evaded police and shared his address, requesting help from those nearby. After stopping his vehicle, Reed fled on foot. Shortly after, the sound of gunshots can be heard in the recording. Police maintained that Reed fired first, which led to officers returning fire and ultimately causing his death. In this video uploaded to and covered by YouTube channel Fact Faction, a mother from Alabama was looking to have some relaxing time by the pool with her young ones, but it turned into a terrifying incident she would never forget. Take a look. The mother was reading while her sons were having fun before a big cracking commotion was heard. One of the boys shouts, "Mom, run," as a tree splits and falls into the yard. The mother jumps and narrowly escapes with not even a second to spare. She stares in disbelief, knowing if that tree had landed on her, she would have been a goner.
To her children.
Thank God she got out of the way. In an unexpected development, a suspect staged a dramatic scene from police custody while wearing handcuffs. Despite being temporarily detained, the suspect managed to break free and flee from officers on foot. The suspect then entered a red vehicle through the window, and the vehicle promptly sped away before officers could intervene. This video shows a bull sizing up a parked car and exhibiting signs of agitation. When the driver attempts to leave, the bull charges and likely damages the vehicle's bumper.
Car move. Go. Go. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yep.
After the first car departs, the bull shifts its attention to another vehicle, creating a potentially dangerous situation for the driver of the silver car. Surveillance footage from a prison facility captured a potential escape attempt by inmates. The video showed several individuals attempting to squeeze through a barrier, potentially with the intention of escaping. 4 individuals managed to pass through the barrier before authorities intervened. A 5th individual was apprehended while attempting the same maneuver. This video, originally shared on YouTube channels The 3X and The Haunting of Sunshine Girl Network, features a scene where a woman reacts with visible fear after looking into a mirror.
Okay, I can hear my mom. She's freaking out. I don't know what's happening. Mom, what? What? My eyes! I don't see anything. Mom, look at me. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's there.
Her eyes subsequently appear altered in the reflection.
Nothing's there. there? Just look. What do you mean? Mom! Oh my, no, look at me, look. What is Oh, it's okay. It's not there, it's not there. It's only in the mirror. It's only in the mirror.
The video suggests that this alteration might be connected to a mysterious entity previously observed outside the home.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
The entity's appearance and the altered reflection lead the narrator to speculate about possible paranormal occurrences. The video concludes by suggesting that the situation has become dangerous. While fishing in the upper reaches of the Kanagawa River in Misaki-cho, Fuyuki City, Japan, Masayuki Matsuyama encountered a formidable force in nature. While scouting for a prime fishing spot along the river, Matsuyama was briefly impeded when he stumbled upon a particularly promising location. However, his progress was abruptly halted when he encountered an unexpected visitor, a Usuri brown bear. Reacting swiftly, Matsuyama bravely confronted the bear, delivering a forceful kick to its snout and issuing 2 loud shouts. Startled by Matsuyama's defiance, the bear retreated to the surrounding woods, allowing Matsuyama to escape unscathed and share his harrowing tale. A devastating house fire engulfed the 800 block of Hardin Street in Columbia. Swift action by firefighters swiftly brought the blaze under control within minutes of their arrival. While no human casualties were reported, tragically, 1 beloved pet dog perished in the flames, as confirmed by fire officials. A terrifying ordeal in Wichita, Kansas ended with a sigh of relief as a young child was successfully rescued from a stolen car. The incident unfolded in front of a liquor store where a carjacker targeted what he believed to be an empty vehicle. However, unknown to the perpetrator, a 6-year-old child was inside. Thankfully, law enforcement didn't initiate a high-speed chase, recognizing the potential danger to the child. Instead, they strategically alerted the Oklahoma Highway Patrol, anticipating the suspect's potential escape route across state lines. This foresight proved crucial. Officers lining the I-35 interstate spotted the vehicle and swiftly apprehended the suspect. The dramatic moment of the arrest was captured on video, showcasing the tense moments before the child's safe recovery. Adding another layer to the emotional roller coaster, the rescued child reportedly uttered the chilling words, "I don't think that's my daddy," upon being brought to safety. This statement underscores the trauma the child endured during the ordeal. This video circulating on Snapchat has captured everyone's attention. It shows 2 young girls from Georgia encountering a menacing clown outside their apartment building. The unsettling footage depicts the clown not only following them home, but also seemingly brandishing a knife before they flee. This incident isn't an isolated event. Georgia has witnessed a surge in disturbing reports of clowns attempting to lure children into wooded areas. The situation escalated to the point where a local school, fearing for student safety, implemented a lockdown due to these clown sightings. In Mexico, encounters with matones, local thugs can send chills down your spine.
Tú es... ¿Mande? A soda?
This dense video captures a harrowing experience for Sandra and Roger. Their routine drive turns dangerous when a man in a blue hoodie, the very image of a street tough, blocks their path. He brazenly demands money for passage, creating a pivotal moment of fear and defiance. With steel nerves, their driver refuses to give in to the extortion. In a daring act of courage, they push past the thug, accelerating away without hesitation. But the tension lingers. As the car speeds off, the enraged thug retaliates in frustration, hurling rocks in a desperate attempt to intimidate them.
He's throwing a rock. He's throwing a rock right now.
We need to find it. Is this, because there has to be a leak. That was pretty shady.
This encounter offers a chilling glimpse into the realities of bullying on Mexican streets, showcasing the importance of courage and quick thinking when faced with threats. What secrets lurk beneath the ocean's surface? While testing out his new GoPro, a kayaker captured a chilling encounter with an unknown sea creature. Watch closely beyond the ripples. A shadowy form emerges. Its dark shape moves furtively before vanishing into the depths, leaving questions swirling in its wake. The man ponders the possibilities. Could this be the ghostly silhouette of a great white shark or the powerful bulk of an orca whale? Perhaps it's something more familiar, like a playful otter or a sleek seal. The sheer size difference between these creatures adds to the unease. Out here, alone on the vast ocean, the imagination can run wild. Though the creature never resurfaces, the encounter hangs in the air. This brief yet suspenseful GoPro footage leaves us with a lingering question. What else might be waiting below, ready for an even closer encounter the next time? In Grand Prairie, a split-second decision changed everything. Dashcam footage reveals the tense climax of a dramatic police pursuit.
He's at a dead end. He's at a dead end. He's dead. He's at a dead end. He has a gun.
After a heart-pounding chase through a residential neighborhood, the driver of a pickup truck abruptly stops, jumps out, and assumes a shooting stance. For the pursuing officer, it's a moment of life or death urgency. Officer Payne had to make a critical choice: use lethal force or risk his own life. With lightning-fast reflexes and honed instincts, he assessed the situation even in the darkness. He realized the suspect wasn't holding a gun. Instead of firing, Payne made a decision that saved a life. He unleashed his canine partner Jurek. True to his training, Jurek swiftly subdued the suspect, binding his hands and causing him to drop his weapons, a pocket knife and a flashlight. Grand Prairie Police Chief Steve D. hailed Officer Payne's actions, recognizing the incredible judgment and restraint he demonstrated under intense pressure. This footage serves as a powerful reminder of the split-second decisions officers face and the importance of skilled training and quick thinking. If you're ever in Reykjavik, prepare for the unexpected. Even traffic cones might be people in disguise. This strange incident, captured on video by the Reykjavik Police Department in August 2018, will make you scratch your head in confusion. Imagine this: traffic grinds to a halt as two seemingly random individuals block two lanes of cars, defying all traffic laws and basic common sense. Even as the light changes, the first two cars remain frozen, inches from the unmoving figures. Other pedestrians casually cross, casting curious glances but not intervening. Cars stack up behind the standstill, and then, just as suddenly as they appeared, the pair abandons their post, jogging away with mischievous smiles. Freeway speed traps, every reckless driver's nightmare. While some drivers have a sixth sense for spotting radar traps, others, like this white BMW driver, seem blissfully unaware of the dangers ahead. This is a 55-mile-per-hour zone, but our BMW enthusiast is cruising well over 70, carelessly weaving between lanes like it's their personal racetrack. Talk about a recipe for disaster, but fate has a funny way of catching up with you. Little does this driver know, a speed-checking police officer is positioned mere feet away. Oblivious to the trap, the driver hits the gas and, well, that's when the realization hits. Too late. The radar has done its job and those flashing police sirens confirm the worst. Busted. Let this be a cautionary tale. Thinking you're above the law on the freeway will often lead to a humbling roadside chat with the authorities. This chilling encounter highlights the terrifying randomness of danger. A simple traffic jam transforms into a nightmare for this unsuspecting couple. Suddenly, a man appears, aggressively demanding they exit the car. His accomplice, brandishing a gun, reveals the true nature of the threat: a carjacking in progress. Amidst rising panic, the driver freezes, fear paralyzing him even as the attackers pry open the door. His partner lets out a terrified scream, but in a stroke of luck, traffic clears just in time. Seizing the moment, the driver floors it, escaping the grasp of the carjackers. During a ghost hunting expedition in a cemetery, YouTuber Samal Shadow Hunter captured footage using an infrared camera. The video suggests the presence of a figure moving through the area. In a closer examination, the figure appears to briefly become stationary in one location. With the footage edited for enhanced contrast, the figure becomes slightly more distinct. Would you be willing to stay overnight in a haunted castle? The YouTube team from Oh My Gosh TV attempted it, but the night took a sinister turn.
2, 3.
Oh my God, I thought I saw a man standing behind me.
There seemed to be a presence lurking behind him, though its identity remained unclear.
Oh, hell no.
It might have been a shadowy figure, but it's difficult to confirm. One thing is certain, that eerie presence was definitely observing him. On February 15, 2024, a powerful explosion that sent a fireball into the air was reported at about 7 a.m. in the 1100 block on North Alameda Street. Firefighters initially responded to the location near a truck yard next to a residential neighborhood after a call about the truck fire. About 6 minutes later, 9 firefighters who were putting out the fire were injured when one of the truck's 2 compressed natural gas tanks exploded. At least 2 firefighters were hospitalized in critical condition. Everyday dashcams across the globe capture a diverse range of experiences, encompassing the heartwarming, the mundane, and the truly horrifying. This particular footage depicts a terrifying near miss, showcasing the swift reflexes of drivers who narrowly escape a bomb blast. An unexpected projectile rockets into a nearby building, shattering the silence and showering the surroundings with debris. Faced with this sudden life-threatening situation, drivers react with impressive agility. They swerve their vehicles away from the danger zone, securing their safety within seconds. It's an experience few individuals ever encounter. Could you imagine yourself possessing such lightning-fast reaction times? While the events we are about to explore took place on May 2nd, 2022 in Tulsa, Oklahoma, their inclusion in this video is due to the release of a captivating 30-minute body camera recording this year. This footage casts light on the harrowing events of that day. The video commences with officers responding to a 911 call placed by Charles Bradley, a 75-year-old veteran of the Vietnam War. The distress in Bradley's voice was undeniable as he asserted that he had discovered his wife deceased within their home. However, as the call progressed, Bradley's words took a disturbing turn, hinting at the possibility of his own involvement. Charles Bradley was not simply any elderly individual, he was a veteran of the Vietnam War, a person who had personally witnessed the horrors of combat. Over time, the emotional scars of the battlefield had inflicted a significant toll on his mental well-being, manifesting as post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Those who were familiar with him spoke of the nightmares that plagued him and the flashbacks that transported him back to the jungles of Vietnam. Upon arrival at Bradley's residence, officers encountered an atmosphere thick with tension. The front door swung open, revealing a visibly distraught Bradley, tears streaming down his face. The atmosphere within the house was somber, with dim lighting casting long shadows on the walls. Outside, the typically peaceful neighborhood was now disrupted by the flashing lights of police vehicles. attracting the attention of residents and passersby. Whispers circulated in the air as individuals attempted to piece together what might have transpired.
Sir, you come out with your hands up. Keep coming my way. Keep coming.
You have a weapon on you? No weapons? Come on out. Okay,
I know.
come on out. Come on out.
Wait a minute. What have you talked to me? Not all Here, I'm going to talk to you. My name is Officer Wade, Tulsa Police. Will you walk my way? Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers and I'm gonna go in here to your wife.
Bradley was promptly taken into custody, with officers instructing him to keep his hands readily visible. They proceeded with caution, inquiring about the presence of any other individuals within the house. Their most dreaded suspicions were confirmed when they discovered Sandra Bradley, Charles's wife, lying lifeless with multiple gunshot wounds.
Is there anybody else inside the house besides your wife? Keep coming. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you step over here with these officers and I'm gonna go into your wife.
Oh, baby. Come on. Oh. Anything?
Oh, ma'am?
The body camera footage captured Bradley's interaction with the police in real time. After being informed of his Miranda rights, he began recounting the events of that fateful night. He spoke about being awakened by the alarm clock on his wife's phone and of a recurring dream about an attack. The lines between reality and nightmares appeared to blur for Bradley, as he described searching for his wife's phone only to find her lifeless body on the floor, surrounded by blood.
Mr. Bradley, I gotta read these to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you're being questioned. I got to read these to you through and through first, okay?
Am I being arrested?
Just a second, sir.
Okay.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. If you decide to make a statement, you may stop at any time. Do you understand the rights I explained to you, sir?
Yes, sir.
You remember what all happened tonight?
I really don't. Her phone alarm was going off. I was in bed asleep.
About what time?
Her alarm goes off at 4:30.
4:30, okay.
So I got up to tell her that she didn't turn her alarm off. She was not in the bed. So I started into the kitchen, figuring if she is up, she's probably making coffee.
Say that last part again, sir.
She was not in the bed.
She wasn't in bed when. You woke up when her alarm went off?
Yes, sir.
At 4:30.
Yeah.
And she was not in the bed.
Not in the bed.
Okay.
And so I got up to go tell her to turn off her alarm, and
What all do you need?
she was laying on the floor.
You got out of the bed and she was laying on the floor?
Uh-huh.
Where was she laying at when you found her?
Kind of in the hallway and kind of in the kitchen. She was in the...
Okay, and what did you see?
Blood.
Blood? Okay.
As the video unfolds, officers are shown collecting evidence, including the alleged murder weapon. Their methodical approach to the investigation is evident as they photograph the scene, collect fingerprints, and engage with conversation with Bradley, attempting to reconstruct the sequence of events. Throughout the footage, Bradley's mental state fluctuates between confusion, despair, and moments of clarity. At one point, he can be distinctly heard stating, "I didn't know I was shooting my wife."
Patrick, you still with her? Okay.
We want fire or no?
No, she's dead. She's dead. Nothing we can do for her.
I've got a spare round here.
Okay, just try not to disturb anything, and we'll just tell us what you see.
Articles offer further context regarding Bradley's mental state. Suffering from PTSD, Bradley's accounts of the incident are inconsistent. While he appears to acknowledge that evidence would likely depict him as a perpetrator, he also claims to have experienced a blackout and lacks clear recollection of the events. Neighbors and members of the community expressed profound shock and disbelief, portraying a picture of a peaceful neighborhood shaken by a tragic event. In the days following the incident, a small memorial was erected outside the Bradley residence. Flowers, candles, and messages adorned the front porch, serving as a tribute to Sandra Bradley and a testament to the community's collective grief. Bradley was charged with first-degree murder. Despite the seriousness of the charges, he entered a plea of not guilty. In a surprising turn of events, he was released after posting $70,000 of his $1 million bond. While he awaits his next court hearing, he is obligated to adhere to a curfew and wear an electronic monitoring device. This tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the unseen scars that many veterans carry with them. The trauma of war, coupled with challenges of aging, can lead to unforeseen and heartbreaking consequences. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.